What's up, y'all? Back again here to bless you guys real quick. Make sure before we get started, I want to tell you to make sure you like, subscribe, and share. So let's get into it. So today I want to come from Matthew chapter 25. That's Matthew chapter 25, verse 14 through 30. Let me see how far I can get through it because I'm actually getting ready to go to a service tonight. And man, something in my eye. Yeah, hold up. Make sure. All right. Let me do this little water trick. You know how your mama did when you was a little kid? Put a little water in your eye. So you got something in your eye. So anyway. All right, so what is that? Anyway, so Matthew chapter 25. Many of you know the verse. You heard these stories told before, but I want to show you something that's there. I don't want to put a twist or a spin on it. I'm just going to read what the text says. All right, so it says, "For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his servants and delivered unto them his goods. And unto one he gave 5 talents." Count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? To another 2, to another 1. Now I looked up what a talent was. And so a talent during that time, if it was silver, it would have been $21,840. And if it was gold, it would have been $1,092. All right, during that time. So 5 talents, break out your calculator. 2 talents, break out your calculator. 1 talent, break out your calculator. All right, so according to several ability, straightway he took his journey. Then he had received, so then he that received the 5 talents went and traded with the same and made them other 5 talents. So we're not talking about singing and dancing. We're talking about money. Money, money, money. That's what it is. That's what a talent is. Because it said he went and traded it. So he traded them 5 talents, which brought him more talents. Let's keep going. And likewise, he that had received 2, he also gained another 2. So he used that money to make more money. 18. But he that had received 1 went and digged in the earth and hid his Lord's money. His money. Hid his Lord's money. So after a long time, the Lord of those servants cometh and reckon with them. And so he that had received 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained besides them 5 talents more. We're going to clap for him because that boy know how to multiply the money. If you wonder what the shirt says we buy real estate. So he gained 5 talents. All right. His Lord said unto him, well done. Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. He also that received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other talents besides them. Wow. So he multiplied it as well. We're going to clap for him too, all right? His Lord said unto him, well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter into the joy of thy Lord. All right, now we're getting down to the extra good part. Then he which had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee that thou art a hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid, and went and hid the talent in the earth. Lo, there that thou hast that in time. Lo, there thou hast that in time. The Lord answered and said unto him, thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knewest that I reap where I sow not, and gather where I have not sown. Listen to me, y'all. In verse 26, he called him wicked and slothful, meaning you're wicked and lazy. Why? Because he did not grow the money. The Bible says that the hand of the diligent maketh rich with money. The hand of the diligent maketh rich, but a slack hand tendeth to poverty. So here's this guy dealing with a slack hand and also dealing with fearful. I wish I could tell you to turn to your neighbor, but text a friend and tell him scared money don't make no money. So we see here that this guy was very fearful. Now I could pull about 10 lessons out of this one story.
I'm ready.
All right. Thank you, MJ. So I tell you guys, I got kids, so they come in sometimes. That's the time he popped in right there. That's MJ. Y'all will see him on here sometime as well. But the man was afraid. And because he was afraid, he didn't make any money. Then he began to make a judgment about the person that gave him the money to invest. So listen, y'all. If you are fearful, you cannot multiply money. But I want you to pay attention that he got cursed, because we talked about the last one. He got cursed. He says, thou oughtest therefore to have put my money in an exchangers, and then at my coming I should have received my own with usury, which means interest. Take therefore the talent from him and give it unto him that have 10 talents. So then God took from the man that didn't produce nothing and gave it to the top producer. And you wonder why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. That's why right there. And you thought it was God, not God, you thought it was the devil beating you over your head. No. If you're lazy and slothful, if you're fearful when it comes to money, you will lose the money that you have, and it'll go to somebody that's going to do something with it. All the way back in Genesis, God said for us to be fruitful and to multiply and to subdue the earth. If we subdue the earth, that means we make use of. We make use of. All right? So